are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Travis Wood is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Pittsburgh, the left fielder, Starling Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
First pitch, 120.
The windup and the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I got the count. 2-2.
And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back in standing. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robert on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He finished last year with a bang, the World Series MVP. To carry that into the beginning of a new season like this has to be a big confidence boost. This is going to be another big year from him.
So digging in now, number 23. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1 home. Marte off for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. On the move again from first. Takes this the other way to right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Garrett Cole gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Striding in, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Francisco is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that, 2-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. Francisco fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 19 will be next. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas is there, and there's one down now.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris "Crush" Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Stepping up now, number 19. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Juan Francisco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike now. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Mike Moustakas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
To short. Castro's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. The next Cub up, Adam Frazier, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Frazier is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Junior Lake, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's 1-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And this is swung on and missed, his fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wood.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Travis Wood. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Digging in, Luis Robert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes now. Full sets. Here's the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this one's in the dirt. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Moustakas has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready now, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 23.
Ready for another chance. Number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Lake going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Giancarlo Stanton now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. Bounced to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. is at the knees and called strike 3.
The third baseman, number 24.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Number 19 would be next. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, number 19. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
The first baseman.
Into the box now. Juan Francisco. Fouled off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is there's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Stepping in, Chris Davis, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's cruising along.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The bat, number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First time up, he went down looking. Ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Bouncer up the middle. Castro has it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Line toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Striding into the box, Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Middle of the afternoon here in Wrigleyville. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates 1. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Junior Lake, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home is a heater in there for a strike. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. There's ball four.
First base.
The pitcher, number 11, Travis.
In now,
Wood.
Travis Wood. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Lake leads off first with one away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Over to first, Cole, and he'll be back in standing up. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Ready once again, Luis Robert. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here's Starling Marte. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Runners off for second. Line drive to center field. Robert has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, number 23. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at one. Marte stands at second with two gone. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. One left for Pittsburgh. They're down 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The catcher, number 40.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Contreras brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Into the box now, Juan Francisco. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Tony Watson will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 46, Tony Watson.
Into the box, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Frazier is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Francisco, the runner at second with 1 away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding forward now, Junior Lake, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. 3 runs already home here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. And it's 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert moves over, 1 away. One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch on its way. Circle change there, called strike 1. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batter, second baseman, Mike.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hops this one up. And that's in there, base hit. And this will bang up against the wall.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Neil Walker.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. Left side. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucko Riley as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. Jerry Hughes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48, Jared Hughes.
Oscar Hernandez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Struck him out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Robert. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
Now batting, Starlin Castro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Glover has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17.
Leading off the inning, Starling Marte. And they'll need him to get something going here. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Base hit into right center.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Pedro Alvarez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Alvarez.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder.
So two gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And there's ball one. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. They're down 5-1. Alvarez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Pirates. Now catching, number 24. Pedro.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Javier Baez.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. Late that time for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, number 19. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman, number 21.
So coming to the plate, Juan Francisco. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Justin Wilson, a defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing third base, number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Wilson has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in once again, Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Pirates right now would do anything to get that leadoff guy on. They would welcome a walk.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, Chris.
Up next for the Buccos, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Aaron Bunning takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Aaron Bunning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
McCutchen on at first. Nobody out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Cue shot here out toward short. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a look at ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
1-1. Here it is. And there's ball 2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Mike Moustakas would be next. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Logan Morrison will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 25, Logan Morrison.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. In his career, Morrison is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Behind 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Morrison swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the 20. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Travis Wood takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Garrett Cole struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.